We are 93.9 The Duck.
Back here on Friday Night Main Event, I've got Coach Greg Wyant, our host today at Siegel. And, Coach, how you doing?
Doing good. How you guys doing tonight?
We're doing great. And I just wanted to say, Coach, that we were going to ask the question, you know, it's tough starting off with a team like Blackmon, a big game like that, but every week in District 7 it's like that.
Yeah, I mean, our district's pretty tough to get through. It's a tough district to go through week in and week out. We've all got pretty tough non-district games, so it's just part of what you get into when you're in this district. I guess it's we wouldn't ask for it any different. I don't think any of the coaches in our district would ask for it any different way.
Coach, this is Trey McAllen. I was going to ask you, on top of what he said about Blackmon being a crosstown rival and all, what are some concerns of yours for your team preparing for this game, first game of the season, getting adjusted to the season and, just the common mistakes that happen when you start a season?
Well, you're worried about first game jitters. It's a big ball game. First game of the season is a pretty big ball game. You hope that your kids have been through enough fires that, when the whistle blows and the ball's kicked off, that they're composed enough to be able to handle that type of pressure and that type of situation in front of that big of a crowd. The weather's been cool all fall too so far, and you're worried about it being just miserable hot because we haven't been in a situation that's been like that all year long. So in execution, you won't be able to execute.
Well, Coach, you talk about pressure, and the departure of quarterback Brent Stockstill has left you with Dakota Crane at quarterback. Has he been a good leader for your team, and what does he bring to the table?
Tell you what he brings to the table. He brings a lot of mental and physical toughness with him. He's a mentally and physically tough kid. He's been in a few fires. He played a little bit last year. We trust him and feel comfortable enough with him. He was going to be our starting quarterback had Brent not played in the semifinal game against Maryville last year. So, we feel comfortable enough with him that we were going to put him in that situation last year as a junior. And we've seen him develop, all off season. He doesn't miss anything. He's always trying to do extra. He's trying to get all the other guys that are around him to do extra and go out and throw extra on their own and do things like that. So, he's been a great leader by example. He's not a very vocal kid, but he can be, and that's important. He does a good job of just kind of running our offense, staying within what we do and making sure that he makes plays when he needs to.
I was able to see you guys play against Maryville last year, and Stockstill played a hell of a game with with the injured knee going on with him. But getting to the next player I was going to talk to you about, Denzel Harding. A lot of people have him touted as possibly the best player in this district. Along with Denzel, who are some of the guys that need to step up for your team to achieve the goals you have set for your team?
Well, we got to have a good season out of Denzel, just like we did last year, and even when he was a sophomore. So he's been a 2-year player for us and has done a great job for us the last 2 years. We've got a guy backing him up, Andre Knox, who's going to really have to come in and get a lot of reps because Denzel's going to be playing some corner on defense. And, we feel pretty good about Andre and what he's done so far this fall and what he's been able to show us. He's got a twin brother, Andrew Knox, who played all year last year for us as a running back that we're expecting some pretty big things out of him this year. At wide receivers, Colton Gibson's had an unbelievable fall so far. He's really shown that he can play for us. He's not a very big kid, but he's got a lot of heart to him, and he's not scared of much at all and can run real well. Dominic Gooch is a proven player for us. He played last year and started all 14 games for us last year. So, we feel pretty good about those guys. Wes Hayes is another guy that played quite a bit last year. He started the semifinal game against Maryville last year. He's going to play a wide receiver for us too. So all of our skill guys we feel pretty good about. Offensively, we got one guy that's returning up front. Shane McKnight's going to start for us up front. He started all year last year for us. And we got some guys that played, but don't have a ton of game experience, and we're looking to gel those guys and mesh those guys together as we go along through the season.
Coach, it wasn't tough enough that you got a District 7 schedule. You want to throw in Ottawa, McCallie, Science Hill, and a little team called Beach on a Thursday night.
Yeah. Well, everybody in our district's like that. I probably called 40 or 50 schools, and most of them were laughing when they picked up the phone, and then it was a no before I could ever, get out of my mouth, would you guys like to play a game? So when scheduling came about, and most of the coaches in our district were like that. They most of our coaches had to deal with the same type of situation. So, we're not in the business of playing private schools per se during the regular season. So we're not real comfortable doing that, but we couldn't find anybody else but McCallie. Ottawa is probably picked in the top 2 in their district down there in 5 AAA. McCallie is a good football team. Science Hill had a good year last year and is returning quite a few from what I understand. And Beach is Beach. We're going to have a great challenge and trying to play, one of the top running backs, not just in the state of Tennessee, but in the nation, with Jalen Hurd. So, our kids are excited about our schedule. I don't think they're not wanting to shy away from anybody at all. We've preached that since we've been here, is that, we'll take on all comers. We're not going to shy away from anybody. We just want to put the ball down and play football.
Coach, back to the game tomorrow night. What are some things that Blackmon brings to the table that maybe are a concern to you, or, what are some things they do well that
they run the ball well. The Jennings kid is for real. He's going to be an exceptional football player before he ever gets done. He's got a strong arm and he can run very well. They've got tall wide receivers on the outside, which will give anybody fits. I mean, I think they're probably 6'3", 6'4" on both sides outside. They're very sound up front offensively. Defensively, they run real well. They're fast in the secondary. I'm not saying anything that hadn't ever been in the paper or anything like that, but, most of it's pretty true. They're a good football team. It'll be a great test for us tonight.
Well, Coach, we appreciate your hospitality, and we wish you luck tonight in Week 0, and we can't think of a better place to be on Week 0 than at the Siegel Blackmon game.
Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate y'all coming down, and you guys are welcome down here anytime.
Thanks, Coach Wyant.
All right, guys.
And that's the interview with